Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shekinah and this is Shekinah Shines, where through adversity we still shine no matter what. So today's video is about setting the standard, and if you haven't seen my Be the New Normal video or Inconvenient Insecurities, definitely go check that out. I'm just talking about, like in my last video, about importance of being the main character and tapping into that main character energy. So I got like some notes here a little bit, but nothing like too crazy. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So with setting the standard, same thing with the main character thing. I don't think people realize that once you like figure out what works for you, something that not only you can afford, but you can afford to keep up with. Because people make the mistake, they're like, okay, I'm going to put all this money towards one wig, or I'm going to put all this money towards this one hairstylist that's going to do my hair really, really nice for this one time. But unless I have this large lump sum of money again, I can't get this same look, I can't get this same experience. So it's like the standard is too high, basically. Versus something where, because there's nothing wrong if you are spending money on a hairstylist. Everybody doesn't do their own hair. But setting a standard will be like, okay, even though I'm not able to buy the most trendy, expensive, hair unit, I'm gonna go to this stylist that I know can do a nice sew-in, or they can press out my hair, whatever, even get my hair braided. And this is going to be better for my pockets. It's going to last longer. I'm not going to have to worry about this, and I can put more time and like energy and thought into maybe my clothes or maybe my makeup. And it's the same thing with all of those. I feel like the three main things, I don't know if I talked about this in another video, but the three main things is hair, makeup, and outfit. It's like when you are leaving the house, and a lot of other channels have talked about this. I feel like it's a common knowledge in a way, but hair, makeup, and outfit, you want to have two of those three things, like, always on point when you leave the house. And even things like nails, I guess lashes, shoes, I don't know, those things, they matter, but they don't matter and hold weight in a way that people think they do. And no shade, I'm sorry if it's a nail tech watching this video, but it doesn't matter if someone is paying for a $200 set for their nails if they don't care about how their hair looks. And I'm not saying that because they spend $200 on their nails, they need to spend $200+ on their hair. Some people can just brush their hair into a really nice puff or ponytail, whatever the case may be, with some edge control, and they look very put together. So that's my whole point. Not trying to make anyone upset, like I said, but just because you can afford a $200 nail set doesn't mean that you can like afford to have the whole look together. And it's not saying that there aren't any like baddies out there that have it all, where their hair is just so on point, their nails is just so on point, and their makeup is just like to the T. Even if you see someone with that, 9 times out of 10, it's not something that they're able to do every single day. And that's just the reality. Like, I've tried it myself. I've even tried with synthetic wigs and just like, replacing it as they get old and stuff. I've tried all those things, but ultimately I had to go back to what worked for me, because I felt like I was spending more money and it wasn't improving my looks, when I could have like prioritized that money and made it like spread out, basically. So if you are a person that your hair is fine, you don't have any issue with keeping your hair looking nice, then maybe start thinking about, okay, how do I wear my makeup? Some people don't need or don't want, a full face of makeup, and that's fine. Some people just want to do their eyebrows and lashes. But you gotta like think about, again, assess yourself. If you have a larger face, for instance, like I have a round face, so I could do just eyebrows and lashes, but ideally it looks like my makeup is not all the way done, unless I just do like a look with like, you know, eyeliner or something like that. But my point is, you gotta do things that work for you, because you might spend more money on getting a, you know, a lash tech. Not trying to come out the lash techs, but if it doesn't look good on your face, for your features, for your head size or whatever, because I have a big head, so I think about things like that as well. Anyways, I'm rambling. But you know, all of these like little aesthetics and things, you gotta think about, is it really necessary? Me personally, I'd rather have my hair and my makeup looking more put together than anything else. I learned I like getting my nails done, but I don't like expensive nail sets, because I usually just do something like the same thing on every nail, basically, whether it's like a glitter polish or just like a color. So I learned I'm still learning, you know, just paint my nails and just, you know, curate a look that works for me, because I have nail polish. I already have that stuff. Most of us, we already have nail polish, box of makeup, blush, eyeshadow, you know, just random stuff. So you don't even really have to go buy things a lot of time. A lot of us got a bag of hair in the closet, but we never open it, because we're just gonna go to the hair store and spend $50 to $100 on a hairstyle you seen on TikTok, not even knowing if you're still gonna have to go back to the hair store, buy another pack of hair, or if it's gonna turn out like the hairstyle that you saw, when you can just do something that you know for sure you know how to do, or go to someone that can do a hairstyle that works for you. I don't know, I'm just kind of like touching onto that, because I used to be someone who really was bothered by my hair, especially I have a cosmetology background, so I always felt like insecure in a way about my hair not looking Instagram worthy, because I'm like, how can I tell someone that I know how to do makeup, or I know how to do these different things, or I know information about this stuff? You know, how can I teach someone about their image, basically, if my hair isn't perfect, it's not on point? But I had to let that go, because when it comes to your image, it's the whole look, it's the whole entire, like, it's the whole vibe. So if your hair is super on point but your nails are dirty, because another thing, you don't even have to have your nails painted or fake nails. Your nails just need to be clean and filed, really. Like, it's really like, you know, these small things, just looking like you put thought into something. That's really where you win with upgrading your looks or setting a standard. It should always be like levels to how you look, because like my nails used to be so bad until I told myself, okay, you got nail polish, just file your nails and paint your nails. And eventually I kind of got better. Starting out, I had to use colors that were like darker in a way to hide like the imperfections of like the not so smooth paint lines, but eventually it started working for me. Same thing with jewelry. We can go to the beauty supply and get some earrings or Claire's and get, you know, sterling silver jewelry that looks like something more high-end or expensive. It's the same way that like excuse me, it's the same way that Skims, you know, Kim Kardashian's brand, it is just basic essential clothes. These same clothes that are sold at Rainbow, that's sold on Shein, that's sold at H&M. So it's like, if you really, really want to have a certain look, you can go to the next best thing and get it without having to stress yourself out about when you think you will be able to afford it. So number one thing is get above the hype, live above the hype. You have to see something, look at people, and be like, okay, how could I get this same exact look for half the price, or what I got, honestly. And then the second thing, you want to set the standard for yourself. Be like, okay, if I'm gonna leave the house, I'm not gonna leave the house at least without my eyebrows done. If I'm gonna leave the house, I'm not gonna leave the house with sweatpants. Like, sweatpants is not a big deal. It's the same thing like with like leggings. As long as they're clean and it's like a put together outfit, I don't see an issue with it, because most of us, you know, are still young, or if you're watching my channel, most likely we are in the same group. We're in our 20s, you know, and we're in good enough shape to where we can still wear things that are tighter fitting or just like, you know, trendy in style. But with sweatpants, have a standard. Like, I'm not gonna wear sweatpants unless it's a put together fit. Like, I'm not gonna put a hoodie on and sweatpants, even if it's a relaxed chill day, unless it's a matching hoodie and sweatpant outfit, basically. And then also you got to set a standard. Okay, if I'm not going to wear leggings, or I'm not going to bum today unless I do my makeup. I'm not going to I'm trying to think of something else that is kind of like will balance itself out. I'm not going to wear lashes unless I do my makeup, because a lot of times I see people that have beautiful eyelashes on their face. Looks like they pay a lot of money to get those done, but they have a bonnet on with the lashes, or they are wearing, like, I don't know, most likely most of the time when I see people with beautiful lashes, they have a bonnet covering up their head. And I'm not even going to get into that conversation, to each his own, but I almost always see like a super naked face, and it's like, it's similar to wearing lipstick with no makeup. It's like you went out of your way to put on a bold color on your lips that is going to make anybody's eyes just directly go to where the color is. But you're not going to take any time to put any other color, any little sparkle anywhere else on your face. It's lazy. And if you got great skin and you only need lipstick, go for it. But it honestly reminds me of other women that wear makeup, and when they see another woman that wears makeup, we're both wearing makeup, we're both looking good, but it's like the girl that wears less makeup, she has to let it be known that she wears less makeup. I don't know how many times, y'all, that someone has told me that they don't wear foundation and they only wear concealer. And when I look at them, I'm like, I can tell that you only wear concealer. And this is not coming at the girlies that wear concealer, but when you take one product and you put that one product all over your face, and you take pride in just using only one product and putting it over your face, but it's not a product that's meant for your whole face, you look like you only took one product and put it all over your face. You know, you got to have a standard. It's like, if I'm going to feel weird or pick-me-ish about putting on makeup, then I'm not going to wear makeup at all. If I'm going to put a little concealer on, then I'm going to put something else with it, or I'm going to set it with something, or I'm just maybe going to conceal my eyebrows. But I still don't get to this day people that brag on just using one makeup product. I don't know. Anyways, I digress. I hope that this video kind of made sense, but ultimately, like I've always told you, is my experience that I want to share, and just my perspective of different mindsets and ideas that I want to share, to get y'all to just think and view yourselves in a different way. Like, with setting a standard, you got to realize a lot of people that be under these comments on social media talking about, oh, I don't like the big edges, I don't like this, I don't like that. These are the people that don't go nowhere, or the worst, people who can't go nowhere because their hair is not done. They can't go to, I don't know, lunch, or they can't go anywhere, run errands, because they have nothing to wear. they need to go shopping. Like, those people are sometimes some of the most insecure people, because you don't know what they really look like outside of a profile picture, because these aren't people that go outside. These are people that strictly just stay inside behind the screen and judge others for putting themselves out there, basically. So for one, if you're putting yourself out and about, you know, and you're trying and you're making effort, know that because you are the one that decided to put yourself out there, not only are you setting a standard, but you're inspiring others to tap into, you know, their energy and start creating better standards for themselves. So as always, no matter what, you know, don't let anybody try to dim your shine or make you feel like you're not, you know, doing things right or with the times, or you're out, you know, out of it, you know, out the mix. You are the mix, baby, you know. Through adversity, regardless of anyone's opinions on how you decide and choose to honor yourself, shine on. That's it. Love you guys. See you in the next video. My coffee, I have to put it back in the freezer because it's not a frappe anymore. But love you. Peace.